Hey good people, welcome to Nana Reports YouTube channel. For a long time, different religions have had disagreements because one thinks it's better than the other. Christians think that the only way to heaven is through believing in Jesus Christ, while Muslims think their religion is the best and others are lost. Different denominations judge each other a lot because Catholics think Protestants don't know the right way to worship and vice versa. Those who are Seventh-day Adventists think that those who go to church on Sunday don't know the real Sabbath day, and so on and so forth. However, PLO Lumumba, the prominent lawyer, academic and public intellectual, has given his take on what he thinks about religion. According to him, most Christians think that God is a Christian, but this is not right because Christianity is a very young religion that came thousands of years after other religions. Lumumba advised everyone to read a book written by Desmond Mpilo Tutu that says God is not a Christian, a statement that he also strongly believes. He went further to state that Christianity from his theology is a human construct that was created after Christ was assumed into heaven. Lumumba said that he professes Christianity, but it has not hindered him from reading all the holy books, that he is familiar with Hindu mythology because he read the Hindu Gita, he read the Mahabharata, and according to him, he or she who has not read the Mahabharata has read nothing. So he encouraged everyone to find time and read it. Lumumba explained that the Hindu Mahabharata was written 5,000 years before Christianity, and it's 6 times longer than the Christian Bible that has all the books including the Apocrypha. According to him, theology includes what happened before Christianity, unlike what most people think. He stated that what informed the modern-day Christianity are the works of Socrates, Plato and Aristotle, from whom St. Thomas Aquinas also borrowed heavily. He also insisted that people should not forget the African theology because it's also important. He talked about the theology of Uru Mila from the Uruba people. Lumumba was not satisfied by the fact that Christianity was delivered in a way to show that African gods were evil. Right now, you can't find any old man or woman to explain to you how they used to worship because they were made to believe that even talking about it is a sin. That African theology was not documented, but according to Lumumba, it matters because African gods matter too. He claimed that even the Islamic theology and others are important, and none should look down on another. Lumumba avoids talking about denominations, for example, the Catholic Church, SDA, Anglican, and Methodist, that when someone tells him that he's Anglican, he strongly disagrees with them, although he was baptized in that church. He feels like he's moving closer to God when he runs away from organized denominations that bottle God and confine him to a very small space where he doesn't belong. That Lumumba hears a priest say in his Anglican church that they are going to learn about Anglicanism, which he questions if it's about God or something that an individual came up with. He also condemned the teaching of Catholicism, SDA, and other denominations because many people are now caught up in that whirlpool. According to Lumumba, one of the biggest problems that bedevils Africa is religion. That religion is one of the things that debilitates Africa because now most Africans believe that all their problems will be solved through prayer and fasting. Africans pray for what they can work for. That they have converted God into an operator of lottery and a casino where upon tithing you get more. Lumumba stated that the divine assignment that God gave to man is to go and subdue the earth and eat by his sweat. He believes that there's no shortage of resources in Africa. This view came from outside. That there are many crusades with big billboards in African cities following commands of prophets and prophetesses. He continued saying that there are so many apostles running around Africa, removing rabbits from people's hearts in the name of fake miracles. Lumumba insisted that this is part of Africa's problem, but no one is ready to confront it. He talked about a theology in Africa that focuses on making people feel good without making them good, which is unbiblical and dangerous to the continent. He went further to say that we must never forget that over 12 million Africans were taken to the Caribbean, Europe, and America to be enslaved upon a theology based in the Bible. He also claimed that in Southern Africa, the apartheid regime was underwritten through verses from the Bible in the Dutch Reformed Church. Africa should also never forget that the Roman Catholic Church and the Church of England was involved in slavery, and they have apologized for it using the Bible. Also instructed slaves to obey their masters like they obey Christ. So when talking about theology and problems that Africa is facing, we must also remember that the effects of slavery are still alive. The project of colonization was a dehumanizing and humiliating process, and religion and theology were at the heart of it, according to Lumumba. That Africans were to get rid of their local names and embrace biblical names for them to be true Christians. According to him, this is a racist theology because they are changing people by giving them foreign names and making them believe that the African names are not godly. Lumumba claimed that the Bible can be empowering and disempowering at the same time. He talked about Donna Beatrice, also known as Kimpavita from Congo, who tried to explain who Christ is from the African perspective, but was burnt on the streets by the colonialists because they were scared she would change the narrative. Simon Kimbang, also from Congo, he was imprisoned and died in prison in 1951 because he was trying to come up with a theology that explains Christ in a way that is in line with African reality. Lumumba questioned that if Christianity is considered to be the best religion, why should Africans be dehumanized in the process of convincing them to believe in Christ? Quoting what Lumumba said, "Theology is good, but it must be decolonized, or else we will continue believing that theology handed down to us is going to solve our problems, which is not true." What do you guys think of Lumumba's sentiments? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative videos. See you on the next one.